Welcome everyone, and this is my FTB Beyond series. My name is Villaovi, and let's get started. So, last episode we talked about a little bit auto crafting and how to set up on AE system, and I was just doing here some changes. So now I have moved all the Tinkers construct things on the this wall, and everything is set up. If I need to use this, more most likely I don't use this that much, as I have the auto crafting for the ingots. And let's see, it's night, so I made this sleeping bag which helps me sleep anywhere, so let's do that. There we go. And looks like this is yet again full. Let's see. Yeah, I have 3,500 rice, and rice seeds, plenty more, so I have good stock for that. I'm still in process of chasing this. As you can see, it gets 35,000 RF per tick, and I'm currently running the query, and also this guy. It's I upgraded to resource controller tier 2. But the thing is that I needed to start my query again because I'm out of diamonds. Well, almost out of diamonds, and well, I don't need the emeralds that much. But yeah, the diamonds were the problem, and also I needed gold, so I'm getting back. So because I want to upgrade this resource miner to tier 4, and yeah, I need to make two of these uh, tier 2, so I can make the tier 3, and I need to make, of course, two tier 3s for the tier 4, so I need a lot of diamonds, and of course you need a lot of the gold as well. And I want to get to this point that I can create one of these void ore miners. I just want to find out how fast they are putting out the ores. And if you right click on the void ore mine controller, you can see that what kind of lens they prefer if you want to certain ores. So what I'm thinking about, well, okay, yeah, understandable, yellow lens would be nice, but also cyan for the diamonds, lime for the emerald. Let's see if there's something else. Okay, you can get even glowstone, lonstellate shard, copper tin, lead, uranium, yellowite, certus, salt certus, and so on. Platinum. Platinum is light blue. This is needed for the to make that resonant stuff, and what is that ingot name? Can't get enderium. So you need to make enderium from that. Yeah. There's no not that important, but yeah, I want gold or diamonds and well, lapis lazuli, emeralds. But there are a couple of the ores which I would love to try out getting. And as you can see, if you build the specified preferred lens, it gives nice bonus to chance to get the correct one. So with clear lens it's under 3%, but with the correct lens it's over 8%. And if I'm correct, I can see it on the yeah. So you could put speed modifiers, but also accuracy modifiers, which increases lens targeting chance. So basically, if you have half and half, as you can see, this runs pretty fast, and if you you have 12 modified core or any other upgraded, so basically you could have 6 speed upgrades and 6 accuracy upgrades, and that would help you a lot. I might even build multiples just fun of it, and maybe I could build something like a futuristic building where I have these ore miners, maybe even 4 of these ore miners. Depends which resources I value most. But yeah, the quarry is running pretty smoothly now because of the solar power, so I don't have resource problems. Oh yeah, so I also added these Java barrels. So now when I'm mining, all the cobblestone goes to the barrel, diorite, gravel, obsidian, basalt, granite, andesite, and so on. So I made that, and because I have upgraded them with the nether stars, like I said on previous episodes, some of that it's hold 2 billion. So if that point something exceeds, then I'm pretty sure that I'm happy about it, and I don't need more. But yeah, I had to make these peer-to-peer tunnels, because if I would have put all these in, and when I have all the machines and other stuff, I would have exceeded my 32 channels. But because I'm using these peer-to-peer tunnels, it only uses one tunnel on this dense cable. As you can see, it goes like that. You connect the peer-to-peer tunnel on the smart cable, for example, and that is connected to the dense cable, and on this end you need to tell to the ME controller that okay, this white goes to this tunnel, and from this tunnel I have taken the configuration using this memory card, and I transferred it to here or this one because I needed to make two. Well, let's see if I can. So as you can see, there's also I put the quartz wiper, so these don't connect. They still share the power, but they don't connect sort of connection and tunnel wise. That way I can keep these separated and they don't take up each other's channels. So basically I can, well, that's 8 channels already, so I cannot update that any further. But is that correct? Oh yeah. So because there's that's also blue. But yeah, on this blue smart cable I can add 5 more channels. So basically I could add 5 these item barrels. And because it's on the peer-to-peer tunnel, this takes only 1 channel. So basically using peer-to-peer those tunnels, you could have all these 32 channels as peer-to-peer tunnels, and that would mean that well, you could have 32 times 8 channels, so a lot of stuff connected to it. I haven't done any changes for this room, so this is like this. At some point I will add the facade and I will clean this up. But yeah, that's the current situation with this, and so I'm progressing very nicely. Let's take a quick peek on the mining world. Of course it's night. Can I sleep here? Yeah, yes I can. But oh, it doesn't do anything. Okay. Oh. Alright. Oh, no worries. So as you can see, I made this time a little bit bigger area, so I have 272 chunks, and the starting point was here, and it goes to northwest area, so you can go check it out. It should be visible on the map. Yeah, so here it is. So yeah, it's working pretty fast, as you can see. It's that layer of stone like a butter. Alright, let's head back. Okay, but yeah, that's that thing. But yeah, I'm currently using basically this that solar power system, so this reactor is just standing idle. If I check, yeah, I have 578 yellow right, and okay, I have here some, and I have over 1000 ore, so I could run also the reactor, but I want to save it, so if I get to that point that I need to start finding different kind of dimensions, I can use the power on that point. But yeah, I will work on the tier 4 resource miner, and I will be back for you guys. Alright guys, I'm back. So I have been working on the void resource miner, and let's sleep first. There we go. So I've been working on that, and well, ta-da! It's not up yet, and I made some other stuff. Meanwhile, I wait enough to resources, and I want to try out these nether star generators. They are currently offline, and for that I made this cryostabilized flux duct. So as I show you previously on some episode, that these are basically infinite RFs, and I just put the flux plug, and I have this star power output, and this is star power network. I'm not sure if I'm leaving this here or do I move it on underground or something like that. But if you are doing this and you don't have problem with nether stars, as with the wood mob factory that will be the case, when you are running these and you come to too close, they actually put out the feather effect on you. But you can make this feathers rows, and if we look it on the it's a reliquary. So while this is in your inventory, you are immune to wither elements. So this is pretty handy item to carry around if you need to work on your generators and you actually have to do something on that room. But not too hard to make. You need these fertilized essence on, of course, some nether stars and rose bush. Just find it on the overground and shear it off, and these are quite easy to get if you have the mob farm. So nothing fancy about it, and that will help you a lot against these nether stars. You notice that it's saying grid power 0 out of 0, so you can run these nether star generators without having the grid power, but if you want to actually get a massive amount of power, you need to have grid power, and that's this extra utilities 2 on thing, and there are some items which can give that grid power. Let's see, yeah, so there is that fire mill, lava mill, a lunar panel. You can also manually get it, solar panel, water mill, windmill. But the thing is that all these like fire mill, you get 2 grid power when placed over fire, or lava mill, and so on. And basically, well, it's it's fine if you don't need a lot of it. But for example, if I want to use these upgrade speeds, as you can see, the max upgrades is 64, and well, if I want to put all 64 on all of these generators, so I need over 500 grid power, and it's not optimal. And only grid power generator which makes sense is this dragon egg mill. It says that the mill itself does give you only 1 grid power, but if you place the dragon egg on top of it, it actually gives you 500. So I need to start working on my armor. I need to enchant them, get some protection, and well, it's actually, this gives me 6 armor, but it doesn't show in here. Well, I don't know if I can enchant this. If not, I need to actually make something, work something on the to get the creative flight instead of this jetpack, but I need to look for it. So that's my power generation, and that's what I'm needing for the dimensions. Then, well, part of the when I'm trying to do the void resource miner is that I need to make these laser cores and clear lenses, and I need this clear glass. Well, as I show you that you can get the enriched sand by making 1 sand and 1 nether quartz, and you get this enriched sand, and you can, when you smelt this, you get 1 clear glass. Well, it's well, I have the clear glass recipe here, but I didn't have the necessary capabilities to make that enriched sand. So I made one thing for me, and it's this. It's in here. So molecular assembler, and I have this ME interface connected to it, and as you can see, if you would like to, you could connect each side molecular assembler, and you could have a total of 5 assemblers on one interface block. So that's great and good to know. But how this works is that you need to have on the crafting card on this. So when you have this on here, and you can store the patterns on the interface, and when it's connected to here, and of course you can also put I think the or is it that you can make the patterns on the assemblers? Maybe I don't know, not for sure. I need to check it. But yeah, it's and of course if you use the acceleration cards, you can upgrade the speed a lot. So let's see. Only thing which I'm running low is current quartz, so I need to do the nether farming at some point. But let's see. I will take so for now I want to make 256. So when I'm opening this, it says that okay, it needs 1585 84 bytes. so that's fine. I have on both CPUs I have that amount of storage. At some point I will upgrade it if I need to actually make huge amount of stuff at the same time. But anyway, it can do it. So when it says that okay, because I didn't have this enriched sand, it's automatically recognize, oh, I have the pattern for it, so for the molecular assembler. So he tries to make it. Let me show you if I take this out. If I do this and I do this and I type 256, it actually says that, oh, I'm missing the enriched sand. So this is what I meant on the autocrafting episode, that if you have all the receipts from the start, you can actually make the end product. So basically, if I had enough receipts on all my machines, I could make these void resource miner just by using this autocrafting, and it would make all the block of gold clear lenses, laser cores, and that would speed things a lot. So I just need, if I need to make multiple void resource miners or anything else, I could do that, but that needs a lot of planning and creating all these assemblers that they will work on in sync and so on. But let's put that back on in, and let's make that 256. So as you can see, it starts to make these, and let's see, I can see oh, it's actually, it doesn't even, yeah, because it's making the clear glass so fast, or maybe not. It's giving me, well, it's anyway, crafting, yeah, as you can see, it goes through pretty fast with the enriched sand, and my other machines are just doing their thing. That's this middle one, yeah. But yeah, it's good thing to have that. So but yeah, so because currently I have this tier 2 resource miner, I need to make the second one so I can make the tier 3. But to get the tier 4, I need to actually make 6 more of these tier 1s, so I can make 2 of these, so I can make 1 tier 3, and finally I can take the make the tier 4. But let me work on that, and I will be back, guys, when it's ready. Alright, guys, I'm back. So, little lesson for you when you are running your mob farm. You may actually want to do some kind of filters and to have a trash can, because, well, I have made a poo-poo and I have my AE system filled with junk items, basically. And, not the chicken. So now I need to get these out. There could be a better way to do this, but well, I'm not going to. I will just do this and it will be fine. But just a quick update. So I'm still working on the resource miner. So I'll be back, guys, when it's ready. Alright, guys, I'm back. So it took us some time to clean my AE system, but now I'm most likely rid of all the yeah, looks like it. I don't have any of those armors yet, so I need to do something about it, but for now it's just fine. But yeah, as you can see, I have this void resource miner, and I don't know if I've shown this any previous episodes, but if not, if I have to, well, sorry about that, but this environmental tech is awesome. So what I can do that, well, I have all the necessary pieces. I have some hardened stone machine bases, and I have some basalt machine bases, so it's total 56 which is needed. 56 machine base, you need 56 this block tier 4s. Well, I have 62. I just made a stack of those. Let's land, and then you need of course 12 modifier core or any upgraded version, and 5 laser cores and 1 clear lens, or any other. So I have white lens, I have speed modifiers, and I have the laser cores. So I can just, well, let's take a nap first. Okay, this is weird looking. Alright, so let's do this. So basically what you can do with this one, just you right click on the core, sort of core block, and it automatically makes the multiplug structure if you have, of course, all the necessary pieces. And it says on the bottom left that multiplug assembly is completed if you have all the necessary materials. Alright, so I will do some changes because it looks like this machine base, it didn't put these in sort of randomly, as you see, so I want to hopefully make some symmetry with these blocks, so I will just clean them out. So let's start with these blocks. I could do this, of course, a little bit faster. Shift right click and you can get the pieces, you break the blocks like this. Alright, so I have 20 of these. So if I go like this first, okay, and let me take these. I will fill the middle area first, like so. This goes here. Yeah, this could work. Let's see, like this. And if I go, yeah, this is fine. So or let's see, if I will take this, and yeah, this is much better. So I like sort of a ring. Alright. Okay. Let's get back to it. So, you put the chest in top of it and it will automatically output the stuff from there. And let's see, what I need more is power. So I will connect that to it and I will put it that I know where my nodes are, and I will use my solar power for this, and it's up and running. And actually, let's do I have a lever? Yes, I do. Okay, now it's not making, so I want to with 12 speed upgrades. How fast this actually is? If I, and it's empty, and I put it. Whoa! Yep, it's fast. Pretty fast. Alright, that's nice. Let's put it off, and I will, and of course get all that chunk in my. Let's just put the items in there, so. But I will leave the lever so I can, if needed, just shut it down, and because I don't need to run it constantly. But yeah, this looks marvelous. Absolutely beautiful. I need to make something other structure for this. But pretty much my power generation has moved outside. I have, well, this small solar power. Maybe at some point I can upgrade these for the better ones, and maybe actually have the nine solar panels in here. I may, well, not may, I definitely need to replace these conduits. Most likely I will replace them with these cryo conduits, so I can move power fast enough if I look the solar panels, because well, as you can see, I have panel 5s. Well, they generate that 512, but you can actually have this. Well, there is the Dragonic, but this is the highest tier, so chaotic solar panel. And well, maybe I can make 9 of these panels at someday. But to do, even to get the, well, the tier 6 wouldn't be too bad. But for this, even for the 7, I need to actually go to the end and collect bunch of these. I need to actually make calculations, so I have enough the Dragon's Breath. And as you can see, I need the Dragon Egg, but Dragon Eggs won't be a problem because you can actually catch the Ender Dragon with these mob prisms, and you can spawn it on the mob factory. I know it's OP, but that's what it is. And yeah, so that's the level 8. Then there's that Dragonic. This is whole new stuff. I haven't done Dragonic Evolution ever, so that will be adventure for me. And to get this chaotic, well, I don't know. It's yeah, this feels like a huge rabbit hole. But yeah, I want to investigate this and see how it goes. But it would be awesome, as you see. One panel generates 524k RF per tick. So yeah, and the solar panel itself have 2 billion capacity. So if I would do those and I would hook up for on the those cryo, well, even with one of those panels, this is obsolete after that. But yeah, this is keeping very well. It's I'm running query, I'm running this mob factory, I'm running the void resource miner, and it still keeps up. So this, therefore, solar array has been very awesome. So I'm good with the power, and when I get the grid power up and running and I get those dragon eggs and so on, I can try out these and make the stuff. But this is for this episode, and if you like the video, please leave thumbs up, and as always, comments are welcome, and you can subscribe to my channel by clicking top right corner. And of course, like I said previously, that I have the new series Horizons 3, so the link for that series will be also on the top left. But I will see you guys on the next episode. Bye!